Hey guys, welcome to DAD&ME vlogs, and today we're going to teach you how to make a simple icing cake using the ready-made cake mix that's available in the groceries and the supermarkets today. Right, while I get prepared, I want all of you guys to go subscribe to our channel and press that bell icon so that you can get tuned in to all the updates and the videos we're going to be coming up with. So yes, we're going to be using the Pillsbury vanilla cake mix. And this is a cake mix that we really like using because we find the cake very moist and very tasty. So I'm just going to unpack the cake mix into the bowl. I'm going to add the melted butter. And the water. And finally the eggs. And now it's beating time. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. So the beating is going on, and while we beat, I want to tell you guys that you can actually use oil instead of butter for those of you who do not like butter. We prefer butter because we like the taste of butter. That's it. And for all of you who are living in the UAE, now's the time. Ramadan is on, and there's a lot of promotions on cake mixtures that are going on in hypermarkets and supermarkets. So please go get yourself and stock it up for an event that you might want to impress someone, right? And yeah, I think now the beating is pretty smoothing, and it's going to be time for baking. I am so excited. I hope you guys are too. Let's see how this turns out to be, okay? So we're going to get prepared for the baking. So we're going to get the baking pan first, and then we're going to start buttering the baking pan. Now, why do we butter the baking pan? We butter it because we want the cake to release well. We don't want it to have broken ends. So we use the butter to help the cake release by itself when the baking is done. Now it's pouring time. We're going to pour the cake mix into the buttered baking pan. This is looking a little messy, but then can't help it. So well, anyways, all you need to focus is that you need to clean out the contents into the baking pan. You can also use a lighter and clear it off. And just to have a small touch, we're going to be using a few colors. And for all of you who do not have colors, don't be worried about it. You can just leave it as it is, right? But we're just going to be adding some colors just to give a little compliment. After all, this is a YouTube video, so we want to impress you guys. So we're going to be using a few colors to make it look like a rainbow. So don't worry about it. If you guys do not have colors, it's still okay. If you guys have just single colors, it's still okay. So don't worry about it. So now I'm going to show you how we're going to make this color look like a rainbow or look like a very colorful graffiti. So this is what we're going to do. Yes, so this is what's happening. So by doing this, what happens is that you just have a texture that's formed inside the cake. So when you're done with the baking and when you're cutting your cake, that's where you will feel the effect of this, what we're doing right now. The cake is going to look colorful from inside. It's not be a regular vanilla cake, but then it'll look like a more colorful or a ribbon platinumized or a colorful cake. Okay, I'm going to show you why we did this at the end of the episode, right? So now we're done with this. While doing this, we have to prepare our oven. We need to ensure the oven is prepared so that the preheating is already started, right? So we're done with this. Now let's take this and move it into the oven. Right, here's the oven. We're going to be using the Hitachi 42-liter baker for baking this cake, right? So we're going to bake it in the center. We're going to set the temperature to 180 degrees Celsius, and we're going to use the cake baking oven, which means it has the cooking that's happening from top and from the bottom. And we're going to set the timer to 40 minutes. So everything is prepared. She's going in. excited. I hope you are too. Guys, on a personal note, I wish all of you guys try baking at home. It's a different feeling altogether, and I want all of you guys to feel that. So instead of getting a cake from outside, try baking one for yourself. Can you guys see? Oh, she's baked. Oof. So now we're going to test if she is totally done. So I'm going to use a toothpick to find out. She's done. So we're going to take her out. Off the oven, bring her out. Now this is how she looks when she comes on your table. Now it is the icing time. We're going to be using the Crocker vanilla icing, because this is a vanilla cake. We prefer to use the vanilla icing. And now this is a ready-made icing that's available in the market. We really like the taste of this. This is amazing. And for all of you guys who already know how to make their homemade icing, you can do it yourself. And for those who do not know, we will be making another special episode on how to make icing, right? So I'm just going to be spreading the icing around, and this is how it looked. And I asked Kella to do the designing, and you know what? She did the designing, but she didn't take the video. This is how she did it. See, she's done a very cute job, but then unfortunately she didn't take a video so that she could show you guys how she did it. And now I'm going to be, just helping her complete the icing. So this is what we done. Dun, 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 dun. How does the cake look? So here she is. Finally, she's up the table. She looks pretty decent, yeah. I mean, for us, I mean, she looks pretty decent. I mean, I'm happy with it. Right, so we're going to cut her. I'm just waiting to taste. So this is the first slice that's coming off the cake. On the plate. On the plate. There she is. We're taking her off. Can you see the colors in her? She's so colorful.
I'm gonna try. Mommy.
That is awesome. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time, it's goodbye from DAD&ME vlogs. Have a great day.
එහෙනම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ හදලා අපිට ෆොටෝ ෂෙයා කරන්න. එහෙනම් අපි යනවා. සුබ දවසක්.